Alright, let's talk culture. So a few weeks ago, Anna's baek-il, or literally translated to English, that means 100 days. And in Western culture, that doesn't really mean much, but in the Korean culture, it is actually kind of like a milestone day. You see, long ago in Korea, there were a lot of childhood illnesses, and due to the impoverished nation, lack of hygiene, and tough weather like cold winters, humid summers, a lot of families lost their kids prior to 100 days. So when a baby was able to achieve 100 days, or baek-il, was kind of a significant milestone in saying, hey, this baby has a real chance of surviving till their very first birthday, which is the tour. So in order to protect the kids from essentially dying prior to 100 days, what families would do is they would stay indoors, protect them from the external elements, and really stay hunkered down and safe and secure until the 100th day. And that's when the parents would take their kids out to go about, meet people, and meet families. So 100 days and baek-il is a big deal in the Korean culture. But now with improvements of medicine, people are able to have air conditioner and heaters. This 100-day milestone isn't so much of a survival mile marker, it's more of a celebration, it's more of a tradition now, and that's something that we're holding to today. So typically for us, this is seen in throwing a party. We set up some decorations, we got some cake, we got some duck or rice cakes, and we just got our family together to eat good food and have a good time and just give another excuse for us to kind of get together. And it's funny because for me, growing up in the States as a younger kid, I always had this duality of being a Korean American. And a lot of the times it was more like at home I'm Korean. My parents spoke Korean, my grandparents speak in Korean, that's the way I primarily communicate with them. But when it comes to everything else in my life, in school and friends and social interactions, everything else was in English. So a lot of the times I found myself abandoning the Korean side of me to really fit into Western culture, which I still identify in majority of it today. I feel like I'm more accustomed to American society, but after having a kid, I really want to pass down some of the traditions and the heritage and the rich history behind what it means to be Korean. So yeah, more just for her to understand the sacrifices that were made, I guess from her ancestors. So yeah, really want her to be more Korean. But yeah, in celebration of her 100th day, actually officially she's 101 days, this girl is
Are you ready? Ready to go? Are you ready? Ready for more? Are you ready? Ready for me? Oh my my, are you ready? Ready or not, keep going, and I can't stop. Are you ready? Ready for me? Oh my,
she's obviously very upset that she needs to move out of the house. I mean, out of our room. Visibly upset. One of the problems that we have with moving her into this room is that for the past 3 months, it's just been kind of like a storage room for everything we haven't been using. So part of her moving in also involves us organizing her room to be functional, accessible, convenient, and aesthetic at the same time. That's what Minna is doing in the background with the ka-dong noises. What are you doing?
Do you even see me?
Yep, you tip of your head.
Organizing the wipes.
I've been waiting for months. Wow, it really echoes in here. Echo! To change her diaper while standing up, because for the past 100 days, we've been hunched over on our coffee table with the changing pad thing attached to the table. And it's not fun. My knees hurt. My back hurts. I'm getting older. But now, I can do this standing straight up. How do you like your toy? Do you like your room? Do you like your room now? Now that you have a toy and you're sitting in your little throne. I realized I never gave you guys a room tour. Like your room, Bubs?
It's alright.
Love you. Good night.